Welcome to week 2, everyone. I just wanted to give a quick overview on how these weeks are going to go since this is kind of our first week that we're really diving into this. So, when you open the week 2 folder, you would have found this video and you'll see our agenda. So, as you can see, we're completing module 1 this week. We have our video lecture below and the assignment that goes with it. It's kind of how you do participation since this is a asynchronous class, meaning we don't meet in person. Then we have some homework, which is Module 1, Project 1A and 1B. So all of this is due on the following Sunday at midnight. Well, technically 11:59, so very close to midnight. All right, so as you scroll down, you'll see the first thing you're going to see when you open these folders is going to be the link to the book. This cute little symbol right here that I am circling with my mouse means that is our book. So if you click here, it'll take you straight to chapter 1 in our book, right where we need to go. We have our data files. These are some things that you're going to need to download before starting these videos below. So because we're going to use those in the videos, it's helpful to have these already downloaded. So to download, you just click on the file. This will load. It'll open the module. Again, just click again. I don't know why it does this, but that's how Blackboard sometimes work. And you can see we have 3 items to download. So you can simply click on it, or if you click this down arrow, I have this down arrow because this is my editing side. So if I click on this, it'll open that up and it says my download will start shortly. I use Chrome, so I can see that it downloaded right down here in the bottom. And what you can do is there's usually a little arrow or something along those lines, and it allows you to show it in a folder. So I want to show you kind of a nice little trick. If you show in a folder, let's bring over my window here that you can see from my second screen. There we go. You'll see that I've already obviously downloaded this today, but you'll notice that it comes over and it's already named nicely for you. So then all you have to do is put this somewhere else. So there's this nice little move to. See if you just click move, you can click choose location, and then you can select where you want to save this to. Now, as students at MCC, every single one of you actually has a OneDrive, which is really nice. If you're not familiar with OneDrive, it allows you to move things where you need them to go. You can access your documents on the go as long as you have internet access. It's kind of like a thumb drive you can never lose. So I'm going to move this to my lecture and assignment folder that I've already created, and I'm just going to click move. Notice it disappeared, and now if I go to that file, dun 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 dun. Well, okay, not dun 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 yet because I'm not there yet. Okay, I pre-celebrated. We're not going to do that. All right, lectures and assignments. Dun 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 dun. Here it is right here. So you're going to do that for every single one of these documents. Now, once it's downloaded, remember to go back. We can just click the previous line beforehand. In fact, I can go back even further if I want. If I click these 3 little dots, it gives me all of the options. I'm going back to week 2. All right, so we've downloaded all of our data files, and then all you're going to do is watch each of my videos. So each of the videos is about 10 minutes long. It seems like there's a lot of them, but basically we're going to do the assignment together. So at the end, you'll have these 4 items to submit. And again, we're going to go through this together. To submit, you would just come here, click on this Module 1 video lecture and assignment. It gives you a chance to upload. It also has this information already. Again, it has the videos. You're going to scroll to the very bottom, browse your local files. And you're going to open your document. So I'm going to go to my OneDrive. We're going to go to Business 180D. and we're going to go to modules, and you would just continue this on until you find the folder that you did. I have a lot of folders go deeply. I am very into very detailed documents. I recommend having a folder for the class, maybe naming each week, week 1, week 2, week 3, just to keep yourself organized. You're going to upload all of those documents. As mentioned at the bottom, it tells me which 4 I'm going to do. Once they're all uploaded, I can hit submit. Once that's done, that assignment for our video lecture is completed. So I would give yourself about an hour. You can break this up totally. You do not have to do it all in one sitting. And then you would have our assignment, which is week 2 homework. You'd come down here and click on the folder. And again, this tells us when it's due, and you would just simply click on this and you would follow the prompts on the screen. These are really nice and easy in terms of it's very guided. It's really kind of cool. I was playing with them a little earlier. They're really neat. And I learned a lot from them too, even now as I've used Word forever and I've learned some fun things and tips and tricks. So that is our overview for how these particular weeks are going to go. There is not going to be this video for every single week. Just thought this would be a nice overview, just kind of how the flow goes. If you're curious on the best practice for timing, just because I'm a big person when it comes to timing, all you're going to do is I recommend completing this part one day of the week, maybe Monday, Tuesday, whatever works for you. Maybe you have to split it up over a couple days. And then I would set aside another hour to do the homework. So you're going to spend about 2 to 3 hours in this class, but that's the same as if you were in person. You'd come to class, you'd go home, do the homework. So it may seem like a lot, but that's because we're not meeting in person. So that's an overview from that. If you have questions, as always, go ahead and pop into our discussion board and ask those. Shoot me an email, whatever you need to do, and we're going to get this assignment done together. All right, let's get started.